System Summit Live brought to you by Marketing Automation Solutions Services, Webinar Secrets, and the Philanthropreneur Foundation. System Summit Live.
Hey, it's Dan Shields with Dr. Victoria Boyd. We are here live, System Summit preview show. We have so much stuff going on here. We got to figure out. Let's talk about what's happening.
It's ridiculous.
Here, so.
In fact, just so everybody needs to check their email this morning, I just sent out an email with all of the stuff. You know, I in my last email, I promised I would start sending out all of the stuff we have coming up. It's in your inbox today. Check it, because we have something happening tomorrow, Friday, next Tuesday, next Wednesday. So hey.
Every day, lots of good stuff going on, right?
Absolutely.
So, perfect.
And it's actually valuable information that you really should participate or at least listen to. But we'll get into all of that. How are you doing today?
I am fantastic. So it's been a busy week, for all of us, right? It's been a busy week, just pulling all of this stuff together here. So before we dive in too much, let's make sure we welcome our replay viewers. Those of you watching live, thank you so much for joining. And make sure that you like, follow, or subscribe, depending on which platform you're watching on, because we are broadcasting live on both Facebook and on YouTube. And yes. So make sure that whichever platform you're on, like, follow, subscribe, and share. So if you like the information that you hear, then be sure to share it so that we can get others to join us and follow us and hang out with us. So we would greatly appreciate that. Now, before we're diving in too much with our content for today, let's talk about just what System Summit is. And so maybe let's have you give the brief overview. What is System Summits and what's this whole thing all about?
Okay, I'll be sort of goofy, because if you've been living under a rock and you don't know what System Summit is by now, okay, I will give you a little leeway. But System Summit evolved out of programs from the Philanthropreneur Foundation. I'm founder and president of the Philanthropreneur Foundation, which is a nonprofit that has a mission to provide education, awareness, and resources. Our original format is in a training center where we do live training and meetings and things like that. But as we all know, the pandemic made us all rethink and reassess what we were doing. And instead of us letting the pandemic or 2020 bring us down, we were already looking at what is the future for us, and virtual platforms, that was it. And so we went ahead and created System Summits, which is a series of quarterly summits at the beginning of each quarter of the year, January, April, July, and October. And we present a 2-day jam-packed educational event with speakers and networking where you can ask questions. But it's educational. You will learn so much, and this is geared toward the solopreneur, the independent business owners, those individuals just like us who generally you are the sole person putting all of your programs together, and you really need to think about what are those tools and processes that will make your life easy, save you time, save you money, but will help you increase your profit. So that is System Summit in a nutshell. And we have created all of these added programs or resources to support it, because we felt just coming on quarterly wasn't enough. We needed to give you things in between each summit. And that's why we have System Summit Live, the show here, why we do the Blitzer on Tuesday. All of those support what we're doing.
So let's say good morning to Ryan King, who says, hello, Dr. Victoria.
Hi, Ryan.
Boyd.
Absolutely. Yes, we've had conversations.
All right. And hello, Ryan. He said good morning to me too. I won't post that one on the screen right there. So at any rate, thank you for those of you watching and connecting with us right here. We appreciate it. So now it's interesting, your comment of unless you've been living under a rock, that we think that most people really have heard and really know who we are and all that, but we just never know who's new that just might pop in, that they're like, okay, what is this System Summit thing, right? So that's why I like to do it in the beginning each time.
Absolutely, absolutely. So yeah, we'll keep doing it for those
for those new people that show up that haven't been following us for whatever reason. But yeah, come on, hang out with us. So let's maybe dive in a little bit with, well, let's do this maybe. Let's recap. You mentioned a few things that we do each week. So the regular things that are almost always going on are like the Blitzer, right?
Yeah.
And so
if you go on the Blitzer, you will see, because we have almost, I think it's about 40 people listed as a part of that group, and you can connect with them. But when you come on the Blitzer is a unique platform that evolved out of the pandemic. I know I'm talking about, what has evolved in 2020. Yes, we've had the Zoomathons and all of those things. But if you really look at that platform, if there's 40 to 50 people within that Zoomathon, you become a silent voice. There's no way for you really to step into the spotlight or to say, I want to talk to this person or that person. Blitzer has solved that problem and taken virtual networking to the very next level. And it's organized that we, as the host, we can really sort of sit back and enjoy the process, because the tool itself handles all of the technical issues. I shouldn't say issues, the strategies. We do a 5-minute intro, welcome, what's happening, what's going on. We do a brief overview of how it works, and then automatically you are paired up with another person that has come to network. And you sit there and chat for about 5 minutes or 4 minutes, 5 minutes, and you get to know them one-on-one, which you don't really. Okay, think about even going back to live networking. Would you actually go and meet new people each time and have a 5-minute conversation with, or did you get stuck talking to one person for 45 minutes? There's so many barriers.
Yes, that's that question. I'm like, here's the other thing that Blitzer did. It addresses that issue right there, because you are not allowed to talk to one person for 45 minutes. It's going to move you to a brand new person. But here's the thing that maybe that even gets overlooked that we should talk about more. And that there's a lot of people that don't like networking because they're shy in a way, and it's not comfortable for them to go and create these new conversations or to just start up a new conversation. And how many times do we go to a networking event and there's this little click over here that's talking, and there's this little click and this little click. And so it's hard to break into the little clicks of people that are talking.
They're on a conversation that you have absolutely no interest in,
Yeah, exactly. Right. So there's a whole variety of reasons why there's Blitzer, and it's going to be interesting as we go forward and as things loosen up and we go back to doing face-to-face events and all that. But I think there's a place that Blitzer is going to always still be there.
It's always going to be there. Yeah.
Because because it actually serves something and does something that even the face-to-face events don't do, right? Yes. And so, and I'm a big person-to-person guy. I mean, I like the face-to-face stuff. I like being in the room with people and that whole thing, right? However, Blitzer, I think there's going to be some real growth with it. It's going to be there for a while.
Yeah, absolutely. So, it is valuable because you really get to see exactly what somebody does. You see all their contact information. You get to ask them specific questions, where the questions go back and forth. And then pretty much when the conversation should be over, it's over.
Yeah, it's over.
It's over.
It's over. That is the part that I think is maybe a little bit shocking to lots of people, because It's unforgiving. If you didn't finish your sentence, that's too bad. It just teleports you over to your next room. And there you are, right?
True AI, artificial intelligence. We think you're done with your conversation. Bye.
Yeah, that's right. You're done with it. So we're moving on to the next thing, right? So, all right.
Uh,
So
and then,
that's
so
go
that's
ahead.
Tuesday.
Uh-huh.
Wednesday, we always have this live show. We are here every Wednesday, 8:30 Pacific Standard Time. Our content rotates. We have had some fabulous speakers on here. We've done even a mini, I want to call it a mini training on our show, talking about what is affiliates,
Right. Right.
working with a different programs and things. What is, marketing and all of that things, and what does it mean to be a speaker. We've covered tons of topics. So if you haven't seen some of those shows, go back into our archives at TPF Network. All of our shows are there, and truly, there's some interesting topics there that you should at least take a glance at.
Yeah. Well, so TPF Network, we're talking about on YouTube. So go to
On YouTube,
youtube.com/TPF Network. I should have made a little banner for that, but we'll do that next time. But and you can see them on Facebook. So if you're on Facebook, you can go into the Philanthropreneur Foundation and just to the Philanthropreneur Foundation page, and then click on I believe videos or media. I think they changed the word to media. We'll see. But you click on that, and those videos are there as well. And on my channel. So if you're on my channel, you can go and click on the videos. You'll see any of those there. So you can always go back and look at them.
Yeah. Yes. Mm-hmm. So that's another, I feel, another point. Now, since we're talking about Facebook, there's a System Summit community, and it's called System Summit Group. And you can find it facebook.com/group/System Summit. And it is our community. We've been posting different sayings, like Friday I did Friday Fun Day. I told everybody I love cruising, not because of the relaxation, but because it's anticipated that you start the day with a cocktail. So I got a few comments there, but and then Monday I put up Monday musing. What are your plans for the week? And had a orangutan sitting there, just musing. And so I will be, posting different things and just looking for feedback on as we go through our work week. So join that community, because it will be the hub of where we post upcoming events, which we'll be talking about soon, how we connect, how you get advance notices for different discounts, registration, and things like that. So it is our community, the hub of where everything happens. Even in the email that I sent out this morning to our group, it reminds people to go become active in System Summit Group right there, and that's the link to get to it right there.
Okay, perfect. Good. We got it. So, all right. And let's see, what else do we want to talk about? How about the summit, the seminar workshop that's coming up this Friday?
Let's take them in chronological order. Tomorrow, and let me emphasize, tomorrow, well, it's not the hot topics. Tomorrow is our question Q&A.
Oh, the Q&A. That's right.
Yeah, oops. This is going to be a live Q&A. And basically, because we go into, different networking, as we do our daily work, we're getting a lot of different types of questions. So we're going to open it up and have a question and answer session where I'll be on live, and just come in and bring your questions. We'll throw out some, obviously some details of what's coming up for the next summit, which is Money Mindset, April 28th and 29th, a few expectations of speakers, but we want you to ask questions about things that we assume that but maybe we just overlooked it because we've been so ingrained or immersed in the System Summit. We assume that everybody knows what we know.
Right.
And right. Come on and ask questions. It's really opening it up to the audience, and we want you to come on there. And you can find that at, I had it open right here somewhere. But it is on System Summit page, and why can't I find it? Q&A. Oh
I
boy.
was just looking for it myself. I went to the Be a Speaker page, but I don't see it there.
No,
So,
it's not on the Be a Speaker page. I'm trying. It's marked.
all right, well, we'll come back and put that
Yeah.
there then. So, okay, good. So then that's for the people who are interested in being a speaker, right? Or promoting their business, because we really want to be careful with people who want to be a speaker. Not everybody
Yeah.
wants to be a speaker, but all these small business owners want new business.
Yes. Okay. And so they can register or attend that, but it's systemsummit.com/SSQA. That, and once again, if they're in our hub, our Facebook group, this is
Yeah.
posted in there. It's systemsummit.com/SS for System Summit Q&A. No and, just SSQA. And these will be happening occasionally. And so it is a Zoom event that will take you to the link to gain access. Just remember SSQA. And as we bring these back and maybe monthly, that will be the link on how you get it. I'll make sure it's up to date, but it's SSQA. If you just remember systemsummit.com, then put the slash, all of our access points happen at that after that. So that's tomorrow. Question and answer session at that's it. There you go. At 10 o'clock in the morning, come in, just jump on. We're not going to be on there like for an hour or anything. We're planning 15 to 20 minutes of just taking questions. So just jump on there and see. You never know. Someone might ask the question that you said, oh, yeah, I wanted to know that. So that's tomorrow, 10 a.m. Pacific time. Then Friday, I don't know how we created this schedule, but
But we did.
but we did. That is the launch of our hot topic webinars. We are going to be presenting what are called hot topic webinars on an ongoing basis. And we're launching our first two because, once again, I'm the author of the book Webinar Secrets. As an educator, I'm looking to educate, energize, and engage the audience with your content as you put together these presentations. But as a speaker, you want to sell products. And so I'm going to give you the formula, not only of how to educate, engage, and energize, but that energy is going to be your call to action that will make them want to see about your services and products. You do that by making yourself the authority, the industry leader. So we're going to go over the steps, how to go through, how to put your presentation together, the flow of the content, and then how to get to that. You know it as a call to action. I call it seeding. And so you'll see how it's not just this big banner, now go buy this. It's much more, it has much more finesse and subtle, but it's definitely seeding of how you maintain yourself as an authority, but yet you are driving them to look at your products and services. And so that's tomorrow, means Friday, March 12th. You can find them all at Hot Topics. And then the 19th, the following Friday, another presentation. You'll also be able to find it at that exact same link. And it is called, yes, I'm trying to open it up. I know, I'm terrible. It is called how to maximize your experience speaking in a summit. And that will be episode 2, because we're just going to title them episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, on down the line. But that's really focusing on the marketing value. Yes, many speakers, oh yeah, you give me all that stuff, but then you don't use it, and you've basically missed a great opportunity to not only leverage the summit by putting your name into a pool of industry leaders. And so you are now becoming an authority by just being in association, as they say.
Mm-hmm.
But we give you so many tools with the language email, and it's really the system is there, and but if you don't use it, you've blown the opportunity to really maximize your experience. And it's not just for our summit. This is for any presentation that you do for any group, really.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You as the speaker, no one knows your network because we don't ask you for your database or anything like that. But just think if there's 10 speakers, your reach exponentially has grown by 10
Mm-hmm.
because we do a deck card that has all of the speakers and an individual. And it's how you use those two resources to really leverage all of the work and energy that we have put in the back end, building out the summit. Now on the front end, leverage that because you're getting a professionally developed summit, you're getting all of the marketing material. We can't make you promote it. So that's why we're doing that summit to really explain why
Mm-hmm.
it will bring such a great return on investment.
Now, I heard something that was kind of surprising that one of the, maybe there was two summits ago, that somebody said that that what was interesting with them is they got more leverage out of promoting the deck card that had everybody on it than their individual one, because it was almost like it added to the credibility, it added to, you know, the I guess the largeness of it, because they
Yeah.
looked and said, wow, there's all these speakers. Oh, great. So you're a part of this whole group that's speaking here. And it became a much bigger event for them. And
Yes.
they literally got business out of it.
Yes, yeah, and that's why you do the promotions with all of the speakers. You know, we use it as, look at all of our great speakers, but you use that to leverage you're in great company.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
it's just repositioning is not just about marketing. It's about
Mm-hmm.
building your credibility and establishing your validity of who you are in the industry.
Mm-hmm. 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 And as soon as you become a speaker, you're leading a group, you're the one that's in the front of the room, so to speak. That's the piece that gives you more credibility, more authority in your field. I mean, that's
Okay,
people now
and
put you up on a stage.
yeah, if people go to our summit group, the community, we have what is called the content marketing pyramid, where
Mm-hmm.
it gives the value of the effectiveness. Being a speaker and being in a book is at the top two levels
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
of that content marketing. And
Mm-hmm.
so you really, yes, you're going to be posting it on all these social media. It's effective, but it's at the lower rung. But what you're doing is you're using that to show that you're way up at the top
Mm-hmm.
of this content marketing pyramid because you have been selected to be a speaker
Mm-hmm.
and that you're a thought leader. And that's
Mm-hmm.
because you're speaking on educational content, you become a thought leader. All of
Mm-hmm.
these things work together. We've thought it through it, and try to provide the information.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, it's all interwoven together, right? But
Yeah,
that pyramids, that's another reason to go over to System Summit Group, so you get that kind of content over there, because maybe that even helps to bring some clarity, right?
yeah,
Because a lot of people go out with their marketing plan, so to speak. That's not really a plan, but they're out, and all they do is they post on social media, but there's no real strategy for bringing people back to their site or providing content that's in some kind of a format that's telling a story, that's
yep,
leading people to down some path, right? None of that kind of stuff's happening
yep.
quite
So,
often. Okay.
we often don't want to toot our own horn. We got a lot of good stuff over there.
A lot of good stuff go over there. So, all right, good. So let's see. So that's really the stuff that's all that's coming up in the next couple of weeks here, right?
Well, our registration for Be a Speaker is open. We want to remind that, be a
Okay.
speaker. We are accepting speakers. The reason we're doing these two workshops is so they can really put those pieces together of why they need to sign up to be a
Mm-hmm.
speaker, because we're going
Mm-hmm.
to be closing that registration in a couple of weeks. And so you need to get in now. And you never know what I might throw into those workshops. Might be a special bonus or surprise, but you got to attend
There
to find out. So,
you go.
but yes, be a speaker. Go over there and find out what's going on. Look at what's the requirements, and we've really tried to map it out for you and give you as much detail as possible. So once again, it's all working together. We're trying to provide the best resources by pooling together the best speakers with the most variety of content and presentation topics. So I it just keeps rolling, and it's just exciting what we're
Well,
doing.
and we just can't emphasize enough that if you're a small business owner and you're trying to bring in more clients, you're trying to grow your business, you're just trying to, do more with your business, that getting on stage and speaking or getting on camera these days and speaking to people is one of the absolute best ways to do
Yeah.
that, right? It's one of
And
the
our
fastest ways to build the know, like, and trust factor,
Yeah,
right? And
and our
that's where we all have
format
to.
really extends the shelf life of it, because it's
Mm-hmm.
not a Zoom event where you're there and then you're gone. You
Right,
know, this
right.
this is we're using a learning management system where your presentation becomes a part of a bigger entity where people can, if they get that all access pass, they can get to it and replay it over and over and over again. But also, you can take your copy of your presentation, post it on your own webpage. Use it as one of your tools, because you took the time to create it. Why not
That's
use
right.
it?
That's
We've
right.
just sort of packaged it for you.
Yep, that's right. Leverage that thing. Use it wherever else you can use it, right? So whether it's on your YouTube channel, on your website, and that's actually one of those really cool strategies is if it is something that you want the world to see, you post it in your YouTube channel and then embed it on your site, on your
Yep.
website, or on multiple sites, right? So that now people are coming at it from different angles. You're not just depending on them to find it on YouTube.
Yeah, and just think of it, after the summit, you could use it as part of your social media campaign. Look what I did. you
That's
know,
right. That's right. That's
so
right.
it's a different way. And so, speaking of presentations,
Uh-huh.
I'm a presenter.
Yes, right.
I am doing a presentation on cause marketing on March 16th, 6 p.m. Pacific time. It will be about a 30-minute presentation for the Cause Marketing Chamber of Commerce. But because it's virtual, anybody out there in the world needs to tune in. Cause marketing is content marketing, and it's for businesses that have community engagement. What that means is that they support a cause or a nonprofit, but are you leveraging it to get the best value? There's ways to make sure that if your business is doing that, then leverage it. Don't look at it as, oh, I don't want the recognition. We just do it because. That's not, you're a business owner. You should think about it strategically. And we map out the whole philanthropreneur model, congruence of interest, impact investing, meaningful marketing. We map it out why you should do it. It's not a necessity. I mean, it's not a option anymore. It is a necessity in
Mm.
this day and age, because we are in what is called a we community, where society wants to see that a business is doing something in the community. And this workshop will show you how, the value.
Yeah, we're becoming, it's really interesting. Everything is becoming so much more competitive. Business is becoming so much more competitive. And using, or I guess using that cause marketing model really helps to set you out and make you a little bit different from
Yep.
just the average Joe out there. So it's a great concept to use. Wow. All right, cool. Well, let's see. Anything else before we wrap up today?
No, I'm just going to remind them, I will see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. for our question and answer for System Summit. this is an affirmation. I will see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. for our System Summit Q&A. I will see you Friday at 9 a.m. for our hot topic, episode 1. We're going to explore being a speaker, the experience, how to make it sell products. And then the following week, I will see you on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday for Blitzer, show, and hot topic number 2.
For all these events that we have going on. So come hang out with us, play with us. We're going to have some fun. That Blitzer thing especially is one of those things that continues to grow. More and more people are coming in, and hey, all this free training, let's take advantage of it, right?
Yeah,
so
that's what it is.
Free is a great price. So, all right. So thank you so much for everybody that's watching. We appreciate you being here. Remember to like, follow, or subscribe based on whatever platform it is that you're on. We appreciate it either way. And be sure to share it with friends and your followers and so forth. And we will then see you next week at 8:30 a.m., same time, same bat channel, same bat station, whatever, all of that stuff. All right. We will see you next time.
System Summit Live brought to you by Marketing Automation Solutions Services, Webinar Secrets, and the Philanthropreneur Foundation. System Summit Live.